OpenAI API key tutorial. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I'll show you on how you can do this easily. If you're ready to integrate powerful AI into your project, whether you want to build AI chatbots, automate tasks, or enhance your application with GPT models, getting an OpenAI API key is the first step. In this tutorial, I guide you through the process on how you can go ahead and get your first API key. You want to set it up and use it in your project, even if you are a complete beginner. By the end, you'll be ready to start coding with OpenAI's AI models in just a few minutes. And so, let's get started. Now, before we proceed to our main tutorial, all of the mentioned tools will be on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. And so, the first thing that you want to do is to go ahead and sign up for an OpenAI account. Now you can just head over to your browser right here, and once inside, you want to simply search for OpenAI sign up. Now from here, you can just go ahead and open up the openai.com, and you want to click on the API key section right here. Basically, this will take you to your dashboard to your main account. But before we can navigate through our dashboard, you simply want to click on the sign up button. This is the first step on how you can go ahead and get your OpenAI API key. From here, we have options like your email address, your Google, your Microsoft account, or with your Apple account. If you want to go ahead and use this sign up method, you can just go ahead and do so. Or if you want to manually type your email address, you can just go ahead and put this right here. Now you can just go ahead and proceed by creating a new account. And right after, it will then go ahead and ask you these questions. It's a birth name or a full name. It's basically a full name right here. So you can just go ahead and insert your name. And below that, you have your birthday. So you can just go ahead and put your birthday right here. Now to proceed, click on the continue button. Now basically right after creating your account, you are now logged into the main ChatGPT right here, which is owned by OpenAI. So you want to head back to your browser, and from here you can simply search for the OpenAI dashboard. It will then go ahead and take us to the OpenAI platform on where we can go ahead and start building or get to know our API keys. In here you have something like the overview or the dashboard of your ChatGPT account, so you can just go ahead and click on start building. From here, it will then ask for your organization name. You can just go ahead and put your name right here. Right after that, you have this pop-up menu on which you want to select what best describes you. And so you can just go ahead and click on create organization. In here, you have your email, so I'll just go ahead and click on I'll invite my team later. From here, you have your API key and you have your project name. So you can just go ahead and edit this out. And from there, you simply want to click on the generate API key. From there, you will be able to generate your API key from the OpenAI dashboard right here. So you simply want to click on continue. Right after that, it will then go ahead and take us to this page. So you can go ahead and quickly use that API key right there. Now to go ahead and proceed with our project, you can just go ahead and scroll down with the dashboard right here. And inside, you have a lot of resources that you can go ahead and use to make complete use of the API keys right here. Now you can also go ahead and try an alternative method. This is by searching OpenAI API key. And from there, it will then go ahead and take you to this page, the OpenAI Help Center. From here, you will be able to find your API keys. You can start to find your secret API key on the API key page. So you simply want to click on the API key page right here. And just below that, you have the best practices for the API key safety. You want to make sure that you want to keep your API key secured. Now you want to always use a unique API key for each team member on your account. Never deploy your key in client-side environments like browsers or mobile apps. Never commit your key to your repository. Use environment variables in place of your API key. And right here, we have additional safety tips on how you can go ahead and protect your API key. Now navigating through the API keys that we have right here, Basically, it will go ahead and look something like this in your case. So you simply want to go ahead and click on the API key at the side of your dashboard right here. Once inside the API key menu, you have this page right here called the API key. As an owner of this project, you can view and manage all API key in this project. Do not share your API key with others or expose it in the browser or other client-side codes. Protect your account security. And so you simply want to click on create new security key right here, or new secret key. Once inside, you can then go ahead and type your secret key. Click on create secret key. And with this secret key right here, you will be able to protect your API code for the OpenAI. And so once again, if you want some tips on how you can go ahead and fully utilize your OpenAI API key, you can just navigate back to the platform.openai.com/docs/overview. From here, you have the developer quick start. And if you scroll down, you have the start building category. From here, we have something like the real-time APIs, assistant APIs, build conversational AIs with tools and file search. So let's just go ahead and say that we want to integrate OpenAI with our website. So you simply want to click on the assistant API right here. Once inside, we will then go ahead and fully understand on how this works. Now in here, assistants can call the OpenAI models, which is the ChatGPT, with specific instructions to tune their personality and capabilities. Assistants can access multiple tools in parallel. This can be both OpenAI hosted tools like the code interpreter and file search, or tools that you have built via functional calling. Assistant can access persistent threads. Threads simplify AI application development by storing message history and structuring it when the conversation gets too long for the model's context length. You can create a thread once you simply append messages to it as your users apply. Basically, assistants can access files in several formats, either as part of their creation or as part of threads, whether assistant and users. When using tools, assistant can also create files. Now, examples of this can be images, spreadsheet, and etc. And side files they reference in the message once they have created. Basically, it will go ahead and look something like this. Now, if you want to integrate this assistant API overview, you can just go ahead and follow this simple steps right here. You can explore the capabilities of the assistant API using the assistant playground, which is our main dashboard, or by building a step-by-step integration outline in your assistant's API quick start. Once again, we are inside the assistant's dashboard right here, on which you can go ahead and fully test and utilize the assistants on the API. So you can just go ahead and click on finish account setup. From here, you have something like your payment methods in order to test this out on the ChatGPT or OpenAI playground. And so guys, that's how you can go ahead and get your API key from OpenAI. If this video has been helpful, leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.